Retrograde trying to go out with a bang, B. We still gotta. We good. We good. Let me get my other phone. We good. Okay, so let's try this again. Hey, boo. Welcome to tonight's episode of Overcoming Addictions, session 6. I titled this one Feeling Blah and Staying Motivated, but more like feeling blah and trying to stay motivated. Anyway, my name is Tisa. I'm an alcoholic. I've been sober for a year now, or I've been alcohol free for a year now. And one thing that I realized like along the journey is you're gonna have those days where you feel like ain't nothing bad, ain't nothing good. You know what I'm saying? Like you're kind of in the middle, and it's just kind of like what the fuck ever. Like, it's you gonna come to a lot of feelings. It's basically like getting to know yourself all over again from the inside out. So you're gonna have these time periods where it's like I don't know. You just kind of you don't know what to do, how to feel, whatever, whatever. So like Um, today I was supposed to be day 3 of me doing my tour days, right? Then I decided like, oh, I'ma just do an at-home workout. Did not do it, okay? And this was, but like my arms was hurting so bad, so like I I ain't never had my arms hurt this bad in life, y'all. But I, it's so funny too. But I'm like, it's because I wasn't stretching either, but which is part of a major part of working out that needs to be done if you're gonna stay consistent. But anyway, so like day 3, I'm ready to give up, and like I don't even want to say give up. Like I just wasn't motivated to do this shit, and it's just like my motivation should be what I should be reminding myself. Why am I even going to the gym anyway? Like what do I want to look like? More importantly, what do I want to feel like? What do I want to be able to physically do with my body? Right? Like those are the things that I should be thinking about when I don't want to go. And I've always been the type of person like thinking about the benefits or like what should be happening has been something that's made me feel even more guilty or even more bad about not doing the activity, you know what I'm saying? Or like whatever it was I was supposed to commit to. But real talk is just like, why ain't I doing it? Like, it's crazy how we can get used to feeling bad, that desired feeling or, persona that you want to carry every day. Like, you're not even willing to do it. And that's so crazy. But it's just like, it's easy to stay in the same situation. It's only hard to do not used to doing it. That's it. And it can be done. So what was I being like? I'm interested to see it now because I really care. Point of y'all. Let me get out that. So you gonna have moments where you like in between, like you not really pressed to indulge in what your habit is, but also you not so motivated to stay on task with what like your new responsibilities are or your new daily habits are. And you're just gonna be in the in between. And at that point it's kind of like you're forced to get to know yourself from the inside out because you have to address number one, what am I feeling? When do I notice that I'm feeling like that? Like, so why am I feeling like that? What is that feeling associated with? Blah, blah, blah. And then also figuring out the things like remembering the things, remembering the goals you want to achieve and how you look or your attitude or your behavior, whatever it may be, right? You got to remember those things. And then when all else fails, it's like, do you want to be who you used to be? Are you happy with who you used to be? Are you ready to fall back into that cycle? And you know you don't like that. So you gonna have them days where it's just hard. Like it ain't no way around that. You gonna have them days where it's uncomfortable. Cause I don't even want to call it hard necessarily. It's just uncomfortable. It's irritable because it's unfamiliar territory. But I would rather take these uncomfortable, unfamiliar days than take the hard days. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was dealing with hangovers. Like today, my head been banging. And I already know it's because I ain't been drinking enough water. And it's so weird how like our bodies will try to force us to do certain things because it's used like everything we indulge in like or input in our bodies like has like some type of habit forming thing to it, like how sugar is addictive and shit like that. But it's weird, like lately I ain't been wanting no water. Like I don't want it. I haven't been craving it. My body ain't been calling for it. I've been trying to drink it. Like I've been having the hardest time with it. And I usually when that's happened is because my body is trying to force me to like either have something else that I'm used to having that I haven't been, like coffee, for example. Like I've been weaning myself off coffee because first of all, I was realizing I wasn't having a whole lot of energy, and it was like I was starting to drink it more. Like I would drink it once in the morning, but like caffeine is highly addictive, duh. But like after I'm like, damn, when I get up to 2 cups a day, you know what I'm saying? Like my little coffee pot like this big, y'all. It was like $10 from Walmart. Like I don't even need to like I just be needing 1 cup, that's it. But then it started getting to 2 cups and 3 cups, and then I'm like, damn, like I feel tired if I don't have it, and that's not what I wanted. So I got sucked into another cycle, and like I haven't been having it, but I've been wanting to like I sit down for work, so it's easy to like just fall into a cycle of like eating and having something to drink by your side or whatever. But I haven't been wanting it, and my body has been like denying the water, all that type of shit. And I'm just cracking up, like we can't keep going like this. Like today, I'm getting my headaches. Today was the first day where I was like craving some water. Like finally, like let's get this reset. And like for me, the best thing to do it used to be to fast, but I've been finding like that to be a lot harder in this season for whatever reason. But you're gonna have them days, and like I try to give myself like some leeway as far as when it comes to I don't want to say mistakes, but like not being perfect because if I'm too like strict on myself, then I'm going to binge in some way. Like that's what I noticed. Like fasting, you really gotta have a plan if that's something you're gonna do. Like how you gonna introduce yourself back to foods and the things like you're gonna indulge in. Like when you do, eat again, because otherwise, it's like you ruin the fast. It's like you go without the food and then when you get your chance back, you know what I mean? Like you gonna bang down the whole junk food out in the grocery store. So, like today, I was like, I really want X, Y, and Z, but I ended up, I made sure I got like I ordered some takeout or whatever. I ordered like, ooh, that felt good. I ain't crack my neck all day. I'm tripping, but what was I gonna say? I I ordered some food, some takeout, and it was straight, but it was not hitting like how I thought it was. So then I was like, well, why did I even? I was mad at myself for like even, like kind of breaking like my rule for what I said I was gonna do. So like sometimes it's not even worth it like to break your discipline. You know what I mean? Like it's really like a craving, and you got to learn how to get through them. And you're gonna need a whole lot of creative ways to get to your cravings, like your cravings. And it's more of a mindset thing, of course, but until you can train your mind like to overcome like all these like oversensory things that's happening to you to tell you you need this one thing, like you gotta find something to do. And today I was pretty busy with like I don't know. So now I'm at the end of my day, thankfully. I still wanted to go run to the store and get some junk food and shit, like always. But I ended up making me some tea, which I need to get some. I need to give me some vanilla sticks so I can put in my stuff. Um, but yeah, that don't taste so bad. That tastes kind of good. Um, so yeah, I at least wanted to get on here and say that because like the past couple days have been a struggle. And last night I didn't get on here. I don't even remember what happened last night. I was tired. What else? I don't know. I was feeling very unmotivated, and I watched a video that was very inspiring. And it was nice to see that somebody else had went through the stuff or like the same mindset. You know what I mean? That I had went through, and it was basically saying like I had shared that on the community tab last night, and it was basically saying like if you training yourself not to trust yourself by either breaking promises that you've made to yourself, not staying disciplined in whatever way, like how can you ever expect to trust anybody else? Like you can't trust yourself. So of course you're gonna be more needy and more clingy and more dependent because you're not being who you need to be for yourself. Like and you really technically you really don't need nobody else. Like I very much believe in a human connection and all that. But you know, most of the things that we think we need from other people, like love and support, we can actually give ourselves if we trust ourselves enough to do it. And if we allow ourselves the space and time to like, you know what I mean? Like fully develop in a person to support yourself. So a routine is necessary. And I hate routines. Oh my God. Like I can't I can't stand routines, but real talk, like now I need sleep and it's important that I get my sleep so I can wake up and stay on task. And it's important that like I set aside time for all the stuff I want to do, you know, like and it's important like it's crazy because I'm realizing like I'm a little off this week because my room is cluttered and I'm like, damn, I wasn't here on Sunday, so I didn't clean. You know what I mean? Like according to my routine that I had been on, and like my room wasn't a mess. It's just like I like to deep clean on certain days just to make sure stuff is out the way. And I notice like I'm more at peace and more relaxed when my space is clear. When the shit start piling up everywhere, I'm irritated because I don't got time to clean it because I'm behind because I'm late for whatever reason, you know, like, and it's all my fault. and and then like the worst part about it was like today when I had fell off schedule, I really got mad because I was like, damn, I really wanted to go to the gym, but I had ran out of time, you know, like I had needed to do something else. So I don't really want to cost myself the things that I want to do. Like I gotta go. I got a serious go. And it causes for me to have to be more constructive with my time. And as hard as it may be, it's very much doable, you know? So one thing at a time. And you can't get everything done in one day, you know? I am a firm believer that it needs to be more hours in a day because what the fuck? Like, I gotta work for 8 of them, maybe more, like 10 or 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need 12 hours of sleep. What are you talking about? Like, I don't know how long y'all be having to sleep, but for me to feel well rested, I need at least 10 hours. Like, I be waking up like a brand new bitch, like out of a fairy tale or some shit like that. I wake up like a Disney princess after 10 hours of sleep. Like, everything is just so pretty. Because or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make that time to sleep, and I know I have to be up early by a certain time to get enough things done in my day. You know, before I go to work or whatever. Hey, boo, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. If you know somebody that need it by a certain time to handle a number my work day start. And I know I need to go to bed. Right? So real talk, this me and I need a bedtime. It's like fuck happened to my time. It's gone. Like I would just work all day. I swear I ain't did nothing. But I probably been a set for a couple hours. You know what I mean? Like just stirring versus meditating and actually decompressing or writing it out to decompress. Like the things that seem so fucking lame are gonna be the things you the most comfort and it aid you the most and like in this journey like trying to stay sober. Getting your sleep and having an outlet, make sure you flushing your body, like making sure you know, like having just make fat as fuck. Like if you drinking more than time, like if you got food addictions, you be big as hell. Like period. Cause no matter what you do, it drains your energy. So you gotta replenish your energy. Like for the most part, the things you gonna notice the quickest is the weight dropping. Like, and then I gained all the way back because I was eating. I be so like, and it's so wild. I never had like a food like being addicted to food like that before. And it's just really like I don't even be wanting this shit sometimes. Like I want it, like, but I don't. Then if I eat it or I might eat too much, I be ready to throw that shit up immediately. Like, why did I do that? But then I remember I would fuck my teeth up and I like my teeth. But so I'm like, okay, I can't do that. But I know that like my body deserves so much more. You know, like I deserve a lot better. But it's things I miss doing. And I was like, damn, I don't dance like that no more, you know? And that's one way that I used to just work energy out all the time. I ain't even been skating in months. Like, and that was one thing I used to do to help like release and all of that. So lean in on your outlets. What are your outlets? What do you do creatively, expressively, physically, like to let go and release, to decompress, you know? And what are your goals? Set a goal. What's your bedtime? What's your bedtime? That's the important one. But yeah, so that's the main thing I've been dealing with. Trying to stay motivated. Ain't nobody gonna motivate you but you know? And no matter how much people like, can't nobody motivate you. Don't nobody know like what you want to accomplish, like truly. Don't nobody have the dreams that you have. Don't nobody have like the goals that you have. Don't nobody even really know. How many of us have really ever told anybody like down to the T the type of person you want to be? You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody has ever said that. So since that's only something that you can hold on to and that you can only see, you might not even be able to put it into words fully, you know? But since only you can see and know that, what you gonna do to make it happen? How the number one question I'm always ask you when because it ain't easy to change, you know what I'm saying? It took me years. Shit is still this process is still years. Like I'm a year in, what the hell? But how long are you willing to allow things to stay the way they are? How long are you willing to be unhappy? And more importantly, how bad are you willing to let things get? That's the real one. Because when you have a habit, it's not like you just gonna lean up off that habit. Nah, your cravings get stronger. Like your tolerance get higher. You know what I'm saying? You get more fucked up. You lean into it more and more and more. And I don't gotta tell you know, everybody knows how these things end. Some of it end in death. Some of it end worse. And yes, there are things worse than death. Because y'all done heard about instances where people wishing they could die. So how bad are you willing to let things get? And you ain't got to tell nobody that. That should be the one that can help you do the wake up call. Like, and because it's gonna make you think like, damn, I really am okay with shit being fucked up. Damn, I really am accepting X, Y, and Z, and I don't deserve that, or I deserve better. You know, like that's how you gonna start to check yourself about it. But mm, I need this little tea. It tastes like it's some licorice in here or something. And I don't like licorice, but I know it's good for you. So that's your journal prompt. If y'all ain't got no journal prompts, that's your journal prompt for tonight. How bad are you willing to let things get? I don't think nobody wanna say like, oh, I don't want nothing to get bad. You know what I mean? Like, but you letting it happen. So I don't know. So that's your journal prompt. Go from there and hang in there, y'all. So I'm about to wrap it up, but I'm definitely like proud of you. I'm proud of y'all for working on yourselves, for trying to be a better version of you, for not giving up on yourself, for trying to be a healthier version of you. Also, I did ask, dang, I don't got Instagram on this phone. I gotta write it down. So I did ask for people, like, and I'm gonna ask here because I don't know if whoever watches this, like, I don't know if you're somebody that may be struggling or not. But for people that watch this, I would like for y'all to drop in the comments, some words of encouragement for the people that are like trying to overcome their addictions, and beat this. And so, what would you say to if it was your family member or somebody you knew? What would you say to a stranger? Like, what would you say to anybody, to encourage them or to build them up, so they can continue to work on themselves, to inspire them? What would you say to inspire someone to remain strong, on their journey to sobriety? That's what I would like to know. And I definitely want to thank y'all for taking a moment of your time to understand and enjoy a space of mind. I'm so proud of any and everybody working on overcoming their addictions. Take it one day at a time, baby. That's all you can do. You know what I mean? Like day one. Did you do it? Good. Did you didn't? You didn't. You ain't do it. Okay, well, we're gonna do it tomorrow. Cause I'm gonna be back tomorrow, okay? Alright. So I love you and stay powerful as usual. And I'm gonna talk to y'all soon, boo gang. I don't know why I'm sitting here acting like I could just turn it off without having to get up and click stop. I want to finish my. I'm talking about bye. Like I got so. This. This how you know I'm used to recording videos. This funny as hell. I'm gonna get up and turn off in a minute. Okay, so let me tell y'all about this tea because it's getting kind of nasty, but I know it's good for me. I put two different tea bags in here, and this cup too small for this shit. This like you want a spot of tea? This is some shit like that. It's a shot. It's like licorice. Y'all know what black licorice tastes like? Mm-mm. Yeah, that's enough of that. Bye, y'all.